Welcome to General Strike News and Commentary. I'm General Strike. Today I want to talk about a problem the left has that I see happening all the time. The left eat their own and can never unite because they constantly fight with each other instead of seeing the real problem that faces the world. The recent event that was the catalyst to this video is the TYT, H.A. Goodman, Jordan Chariton, and Tim Black feud. Apparently, a segment on TYT about the DNC lawsuit caused a controversy. Then some feelings were hurt by another video done by Jordan. In response, H.A. Goodman and Tim Black have launched a multitude of attack tweets, videos, and posts against TYT. These attacks were a clarion call for all the people who bash TYT. They've come out of the woodwork clinging on to Goodman and Black like leeches to troll TYT. I've seen this all before. I've watched the skeptic YouTube community go on a social justice warrior crusade. I've watched TYT go on a crusade against Sam Harris, and I've watched the attack on Bill Nye. I've watched the new term Regressive Left put people who agree on 90% of everything against each other. Some people just love to hate on others. It's all nonsense. People are being distracted from the real problem. The real problem is the capitalist system we live under that has corrupted the world. I don't hate the elites who run the world. It's an addiction, just like drugs. After you're a billionaire, what else is there to buy? You could only fly on one plane, travel on one boat, drive one car, and sleep in one bed. At that point, it's a power addiction. Just like a drug addict destroys themselves and their family, their insatiable drive for power and money will eventually destroy the world through inequality. According to Oxfam, 8 men own the same wealth as half the world. I've made videos explaining how taxes have been shifted onto us and how a very small group of wealthy elites control the world. I'm not going to repeat it again. Go watch my past videos. If you really want to know what is going on, please follow these people. Economist Richard Wolff, Mark Blythe, Michael Hudson, Bill Black, Yanis Varoufakis, journalist Chris Hedges, Thomas Frank, Tom Hartman, and philosopher and historian Noam Chomsky, just to name a few people. Just go watch some lectures about the economy and form your own opinion after you hear what they have to say. The left and right must unite to fight against these elites. They have been using social engineering to put us against each other. I'm in my 40s, and this left-right nonsense was not around when I was a kid. It's a new invention in the age of technology to keep us down. Isn't it ironic that all this left-right fighting started with the proliferation of cable TV? The elites know that information is power, and they do everything they can to misinform and distract us. The fight to end net neutrality will give them a stranglehold on the new information medium that is finally exposing their tactics and the economic problems they've caused by funneling all the wealth to the top. The recent demonetization of YouTube content creators is another attempt to silence people from telling the truth. They have their major network mouthpieces that work hand in hand with the establishment and the elites who control them. They don't want us to hear the truth and would rather us listen to their corporate media conglomerates instead. They are masters of propaganda and know how to manipulate and mislead the people, even on the internet. They have convinced people to advocate for them against their peers who want to decrease income inequality and provide the real American dream back to the people. You have low-income people against single-payer health care. These same people are against 4 more years of school for their kids. They have been brainwashed, and we need to show these people the truth. You have tons of people swayed by libertarians into believing anarcho-capitalism is possible. They fail to realize the entire libertarian ideology was created to make it easier for the elites who created it to make more money. They want a weak government with no regulations to increase profits, and a small government that makes it easier for them to control it. People need to wake up and quit fighting each other like H.A. Goodman against TYT. I don't agree with everything from TYT, H.A. Goodman, Jordan Sheridan, Tim Black, and many others. I do think working together will give us the best chance at fixing this country. Complaining and making attack videos against people who would be on your side in the ultimate fight makes no sense. Grow up, people. You are unknowingly doing the bidding of the elites by being stubborn and constantly fighting each other. You need to understand, nobody in this world is going to agree with you 100% of the time except the person in the mirror. You need to keep your eye on the main goal. Our country is being run by a fool. The GOP now control Congress and a majority of states across the country. If they gain more, the ultimate prize is a constitutional convention that will forever change this country. The elites have been working for decades to that goal. Once they get it and their shills change the Constitution, we could kiss this country goodbye. I've been saying there are no liberals or conservatives. There are only the powerless and the powerful. We're the powerless, and we must unite to fight the powerful. There are much more of us than them. We could use our vote and our numbers to change this country. People have to see how corrupt the system is and get in the streets to change it. So quit bickering amongst yourselves and unite to fight against the real enemy. Some people may be offended by this video, but this is the world I see in the 44 years I've been alive. Once you take the time to learn the real history of the USA and study how our economic system has been run, you will understand why things are how they are. Give up watching that baseball game and listen to a 1-hour lecture from Richard Wolff or Mark Blythe. It will all make sense to you once you take the time to learn it. Turn off the TV and take the red pill to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. I'm General Strike. You could follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and subscribe for more videos on YouTube. Thanks for watching General Strike News and Commentary.